I hate honking. Welcome to Grumble Goat. My name is Matt Labotka, and this is a show about all the small things that drive me insane. Let's grumble. Honk, honk, honk. Who is honking? Who is using this car horn? Why does every car even have to be equipped with this terror device? Like, sure, I guess it's for safety or whatever, but if you're taking the time to honk the horn, why aren't you using your reaction to do something else? There's probably a more defensive way to react to something than to slam on a screaming horn, but most of the time it's not used for safety. I mean, I know New York City is specifically for this, but any traffic is like, it's like a field of geese out there sometimes. Giant, angry, robot geese. Ugh! But this sound is grating. It's like the voice of a Karen. If a car had a voice and a car was a Karen, this is the sound it would make. This screeching, honking terror noise. There's enough noise. You know, the original horn was a much nicer sound. Arrgh, arrgh. You know, it was like cute. It was more to be like, good morning, everybody. Arrgh. It was like, hello, neighborhood. Here I come. Arrgh. But now it's and why? What are you honking for? Like, okay, the light turned green, but that doesn't mean the car in front of you is required to jam on the gas pedal immediately. Like, slow down. It's not like you slowed down when the light turned yellow. You ran through it when it was a couple seconds red. Calm down with the green light. It's okay if it takes a second to react to a new color. And why does everything require one level of honk? Like, there are so many buttons and devices and clicks and things to do in your car. They couldn't find a way to put like a second horn that's more like a meep meep, like a soft thing that's more like a polite, like, hey, pay attention, meep meep. But they couldn't do that. The only way to interact with everybody in the car around you is nah. Like, calm down with your horn. Isn't there enough noise out there between the garbage trucks and the construction and the fire trucks and the trains? There's enough noise. I don't care that your friend isn't answering your text and you're waiting outside and you're there to pick him up and you need to get his attention. There's a whole nother noise specifically for that. Ring the doorbell. A noise that's specifically just to summon them. Just, I hate honking, and that's the grumble.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
What?
Grumble, 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 grumble. What's got your goat?
For the latter half of the show, we'll bring in my better half, Veronique, for an unpretentious look and a segment we call
What's got your goat? We are here. We are with what episode are 104? 10-4. Are we ready?
Oh my gosh, it's 10-4.
10-4.
So what are our handles for the radio calls?
I go by Grumble Goat. Big Grumble Goat coming at you.
All right. What if I'm coming at you?
Coming out live.
That's it.
Yeah.
Fainting goat coming at you.
You're the fainting goat.
Yes, I'm the fainting
Okay.
goat.
All right. What do we got? Gabby the kid over here?
Oh, I like that. Gabby the kid.
Gabby the kid
I
coming
like that
at
a lot.
coming at you.
All right. So 10-4, fainting goat.
Thank you.
It's 10-4. It's 104.
It's 104.
Those are your magic numbers.
Well, it's because of all the puzzles we've been putting together.
Veronique, you've got your crafting apron on.
I do. I've been working on some crafts where we've been putting puzzles
Yeah,
together.
have you been working on crafts, or have you just continually put more puzzles together?
I think, aren't they one in the same?
It's one of the same. In order to finish the craft, I needed to finish the puzzle, and I did finish the puzzle.
And now you're on
yesterday.
the third puzzle after that one.
Well,
that was
because
just for fun.
Gabby the
Yes.
kid is joining us today.
woo, Gabby's in the house.
Gabby Labotka, welcome back to the studio.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
joining us.
Yes, welcome.
The reason you're back in New York.
Is because I'm opening my very first Broadway show.
Broadway show!
Broadway show!
Boom!
Yes.
Paradise Square.
Yes, and it was
Yeah.
that was a beautiful show. For those of you who have not seen Paradise Square, you should go out
Beautiful
and
show
see it.
and incredible intimacy.
Yes.
In that show.
Yes. And Gabby
Yeah.
was the intimacy director for Paradise Square.
Congratulations, Gabby.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Well, welcome back
you.
to New York. Congratulations on your show. That's very exciting.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you. Thanks for hosting
Yeah,
me.
thanks for taking the time to join us in the studio again.
Yeah.
I sleep here.
She had no choice.
Yeah, she crashes in the Grumble Goat studio.
Uses the sound barrier.
I just like to
as
cuddle
a light
the
shade.
microphones.
Sweet
Yeah,
microphone.
she's the
Sweet
Grumble
microphone.
Goat Studios Cinderella.
Yes. Yes. pretty microphone.
Yeah, but somebody has to clean up all of the scraps that end up on the editing floor.
I got the broom ready. We can do it.
That's right. We'll sweep for you.
Fantastic.
Especially
Yeah.
since we're bothering you with all our puzzles.
Puzzles.
The least we can do is sweep up the scraps. from
I know, but this one is a steampunk puzzle.
Yeah, we're doing it for you.
For you.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, I'm into steampunk.
Yeah.
I'm into things like engines and gears and steam and things driven by, by cogs and gears and belts.
Yeah. And metal.
And engine.
Yeah, steam.
Steam? Yeah. Steam. And not to deviate from steampunk, because I love steampunk. Like, I'm
Yes.
into it. I'm into steam-powered laser guns. But speaking of heavy machinery, there is so much noise outside, right?
Yeah.
Construction
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah.
Trains.
Yeah.
They got the rock breaker thing. You got it.
Yeah.
You got
The
me.
street racing.
Oh, yeah. The drag racing at 3 a.m. the other night.
Racing in Inwood.
We got the firehouse 2 doors
Yes.
down. We got the hospital right over there. So we
That's
got
right.
sirens constantly.
all the
Everywhere.
time.
And then they changed the synchronization of this light over here and added a left turn signal.
That's right.
and
yeah.
now left turn signals in and of themselves are not noisy.
No, they're not.
Right.
But impatience tends to be noisy
Yes.
when it resides inside of the heart of a person behind a wheel of a car.
Exactly. And in New York City, pedestrians have the right of way. And so
I think everywhere pedestrians have the right of way, but in New York City, we just take
we
the
take
right of
it.
way.
We take the right of
We just
way.
grasp the
Yes.
right of way.
Yeah.
Speaking of noise, we got a siren
We got
right
a
here.
siren right now.
It sounds like it's keening for its lost lover in the distance.
Oh,
Like, it is a very mournful siren.
yes. It is. It does.
sound
It does sound like a falling monster. Yes. No.
Yeah, Jack and the Beanstalk. Though. He
Yes,
cuts down,
slow-mo.
chops down the beanstalk. And,
Maybe that's a purely American thing, though, because the sirens in the UK sound entirely different.
right. Well, I guess that's
yeah.
ambulances, I think.
No,
but
no, but that is specifically European ambulances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do sound different. But the construction has to happen.
Yeah.
Fire trucks have to go, and they need the
Sound.
right of way,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But what's the sound on the road that isn't necessary?
Honking?
Why is everybody honking?
Oh, that's how you communicate with your fellow drivers.
That's how you say good morning.
Yes. That is what.
Please use your honk with all your heart.
Yeah. How do you communicate with your fellow drivers is to use your horn.
Honk.
Yeah. So
Also use your flashers, though, right?
if they're looking, but the horn you can hear.
Yes.
Right.
Honk, honk,
Yeah.
honk,
What are you communicating?
Get out of the way. Like I'm
You're not
here.
trying to communicate like "Good day, governor."
Although, I mean, sometimes you are. Aren't you? Like, if someone's holding a sign that says, honk if you love hugs.
Oh yeah.
I think that's probably what most drivers in New York are responding to. Honk if you love hugs.
I mean, it's more of a warning of,
Oh, we
hey,
don't-
my car is here. Don't hit me.
Except, how often do you use your horn? Is it every time the light turns green?
I feel like the common courtesy, at least in the great state of Illinois, is you wait 7 seconds before you
That's a
honk your
long
horn.
time.
That's
7
very long.
seconds.
If somebody has taken 7 seconds, they deserve a honk.
They've missed the light, is what they've missed.
Yeah.
That's
We've all
right.
missed the light at
Yeah.
this point. Yeah.
We're gonna
And-
sit there for another 7 more seconds.
I
Yeah.
will start counting.
See, I prefer to just go ahead and ram them from the back.
I mean, I don't know if I would have the patience. I am guilty of it. I get a little road rage. And so it'll take like 3 seconds if I'm paying attention to like honk the horn.
The key is if she's paying attention, because then the reason she justifies is because it takes a honk to remind her to pay attention.
So then, do you appreciate the courtesy honk?
Sometimes.
Yes.
But I don't appreciate it when I'm paying attention and it just turned green and like my foot is on the pedal. Like
I'm already about to move. You should have just waited a second. If you had
Exactly.
waited the proper 7 seconds.
7
yes.
seconds.
No. Sooner. sooner. 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Oh, Gabby, you're getting the horn.
It's okay. I am a Midwesterner and not a New Yorker.
That's exactly. In the Midwest, I feel like you guys are so polite. You give people an extra 2 seconds.
Now, wait, I want to talk about this courtesy honk.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, okay, so modern cars have a lot of bells and whistles. You know, there's so many different buttons. Like,
but you can't
on the
use it.
steering wheel. They have like 16 buttons to control your cruise control.
Yes.
But how come there's only one horn button?
No, why can't you adjust the screen while you're driving?
because it's
Dangerous.
Okay.
I know.
Don't what?
Yes.
No, you
No.
should pull over.
Pull
They
over
should
to the
have
side of the road.
Well, yeah. Oh,
Or
sure.
go into a parking lot. I want to go back to tone, though. Like, do you honk in different tones?
You know, you try. That's the thing. And that's what I was talking about.
It's a
I wish there
one-note
was multiple
instrument.
horn buttons. I wish there was like a huh, like a arrgh, just to be like, hello, you
Right.
know?
Instead-
But like we try. We do the double tap.
Yeah, it's like a duration thing.
That's supposed to be like me, me, bang. But there's
Which
only
is
one sound.
moo.
Oh.
Well, no,
Dummy.
but different
Yeah.
cars have different sounds, and how do you manage the timing of the honk?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
I think
Like-
you have to rehearse it. I think you have to go to a field or to like
do,
some
you do.
place.
You have to
You
try
have to go to a
in an
parking
empty
lot. You got to
parking
go to an
lot.
empty parking lot.
You
Yeah,
have
the
to-
same place your dad
yes.
taught you how to drive. You have to go to the
Yes.
empty parking
Yes.
lot.
To learn
Make sure nobody's around.
how to honk your horn in different ways so you can communicate more effectively.
Just slap the airbag. Just like I just need this to go. Where is it? And I'm like pressing different parts of the airbag, looking for the horn because you're looking at the car coming at you, not like looking at where the icon is.
I just press in the center lightly or hard or for longer or shorter,
Oh my
depending on the communication I'm trying to send out.
Speaking of long honks,
Long
I love when
honks.
people are in traffic and like somebody is just angry and so they
Yeah.
hold the long honk.
well,
It's like okay, we get it, but and so I like to think of it as like when they release that horn, it's like
Yeah.
oh they're over it. They got over it. They're over it now.
Wow, they got over
Yeah.
themselves.
yeah, it took 10 seconds.
What about if we're wearing, I know my earphones are noise canceling, so like I wouldn't necessarily be able to hear that if that was
Oh,
coming.
hilarious. I put my headphones in and don't play any music almost half of the time.
Oh, yours are just for decoration?
They're there so I don't talk to
It's
people.
great.
it's a New York thing. You
It
get
is
into the
a New
habit. You
York
just put
thing.
your headphones in.
That's right. I close my eyes and I pretend as if I'm sleeping. And then I do nod off a little.
While you're walking.
Yeah.
No,
Cars
she's talking about
honking
while
on
she's
them.
driving. So, I want to talk about the origins of the car horn.
The car
Oh,
horn or
the
horns in
car
general?
horn?
Because you know
Horns.
my favorite is the conch.
Oh, you want to go
clunk.
all the way back.
I want to go that shell sound conch. Yes, when the Flintstones were driving their car with their feet, they had a conch out their window.
Is that how they honked?
Yes.
Yeah, it went conk, conk,
And that's
conk, conk.
conk, conk.
It's so good.
Yeah.
He slapped
Yeah.
my knee.
Yeah.
Could have
Veronique, pay attention. There's a car in front of us.
Honk, honk.
You know what we need? No, you know what we need? There was a time in the early aughts where we all got to decide what our own ringtone was, and we all personalized our
Yeah,
ringtone.
mine was Amber from 311.
Great. Some people used pop music from the radio, and some people didn't know how to
right.
change it, so just kept the
Whoa.
default
I am the
Nokia
last
sound.
Amber is the
Category.
color of my energy. Could you imagine if that was my horn sound? Whoa! Like every time I
Wonderful.
press horn. Whoa!
If I were to record my own MP3 of my horn,
Oh my God.
I think what it would be
Except
is
there's a
like
ringtone.
I think it'd be the exact same thing as I say to people that are in front of me when I'm on my bicycle and they're pedestrians, trying to get them to move aside, and I will say out loud, "Pardon, pardon, 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 pardon." So I think that's what the horn would be. I'd have like 6
You'd have
different
levels. So
Yeah,
it'd be
and I'd
like,
hit like
pardon, pardon,
and
or
then eventually 7 seconds at the green light, I'd be like, "Pardon."
yeah. So mine would be like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa!
I also wonder, Matt, if maybe people aren't responding to you because pardon isn't really something that we use on the street.
Yeah, that's
very
like saying the
often.
word cinema.
Yeah.
People don't use that word.
Are you? I feel personally attacked right now. Speaking of animals making different sounds,
When it came to traffic and vehicles, how did we decide on the goose to be the inspiration?
That's the sound. I was just trying to think of.
Okay, but think
What
about-
sound did we take from the animals?
So someone must have met a Canadian goose at some point.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure they were in Canada.
Because that
yes.
demands attention.
That animal is a bully.
Do you think that when they were inventing cars and creating the horns for it, do you think before they put on the horns in their trial machines, they had bird calls?
Oh, that there was like some sort of like testing group?
Oh, like it was all
Yes.
secret code?
Yes.
Like they were like, when you hear the dove call.
Right, exactly. I fell off my bike. Well, and
They were
when you
all spy.
when you hear the duck wooing, that means I took my lady to the diner.
Or is it that...
I don't
Yeah.
know.
time period are we in?
I don't know.
So we live in a world where the horn is honked constantly.
Yes.
So if you accidentally honk your horn, nobody's going to know. Because it's just another horn in a sea of horns that are all
Oh no,
frustrated with
but
traveling.
but sometimes you do, and then someone will look back, and you're like, "It's okay."
Yeah,
What do you-
and then
wait,
you
But then
wait,
when
hold
you're
on.
going
Then
like
you do
this,
the
are you
I'm
saying
sorry
like?
Veronique is waving.
I know, I was waving.
Veronique's
Take your-
waving. Isn't that another way to communicate with other drivers?
is to wave or
is to
flash
wave.
your lights?
No, because you gotta keep your eyes on the road.
But so you don't apologize with another horn honk.
No,
well,
you don't.
I mean, the
You
horn.
apologize by waving your hand.
But the horn is really for when people are switching lanes
Wait,
What?
and the
Veronique's-
blind spot.
you've heard of turn signals before, right?
Yes, I know that, but I just mean like the people that are trying to switch lanes and they can't see you in their blind spot.
I think there are lots of practical
Or-
uses for the horn, but people just abuse it
They abuse
with their
it.
emotional declarations.
Everyone needs therapy.
Wait, hold on.
Go to therapy, everyone. Don't use your horn.
Yeah, I think if I see them starting to merge into my lane, I will honk before they truly begin the merge just to remind them that I'm there.
Yeah, and with a gesture of WTF. Like,
There's another wave involved in that.
there is definitely the
There's a wave.
WTF.
Oh, it's a
wave.
one-fingered wave.
I mean, it's like a flick of the hand. I mean, not of a finger, but of the hand. Of like, what are you doing? You know, I'm here. Whoa.
This has been an episode of Grumble Goat.
Thanks for listening.
I'm Matt Labotka.
I'm Veronique Hurley. Please subscribe.
I hate when people say please subscribe.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Conk, conk. I sleep here.
Thanks for listening. And while I have your attention, if you've been enjoying the show, don't forget to leave a review, and don't forget to Grumble Goat responsibly and share with a friend.